James Burke here, Watercraft Technologies. Today we're going to be installing a plate on a Perception tandem called the Tribe. If you notice, the Tribe has a slanted stern. These gunnels are slanted down, but we're going to show you how to install a plate on a slanted gunnel like these and really make it work well. The first thing you'll notice on the Tribe, it has this very easy to use carrying handle, but it would be right under the plate, so we're going to have to take it off and reinstall it on top of the plate. So that's the first thing we have to do. We'll hold that on for a little bit later for when we install it through the plate that we install. The first thing we do is we take our plate and we install a 1-inch pipe of some kind, because that's the diameter of the shaft, so we get a good idea of exactly where to put it. Once we have that lined up, with the shaft pressing right up against the stern of the boat, we know pretty much where we're going to put our holes. Now in this particular case, we're going to have to drill new holes in our plate because the holes that come with it don't necessarily line up with the gunnel. So we know pretty much where they're going to go. So we're going to put one here, one here, one here, and one here. In order to make this installation a lot easier, we're going to be using our neoprene cushions to put on the back of the plate, so as we screw it in, it levels it out. This is what we get in our kit. We just have to lift it up and place it on. We do the same thing for this side, and then we drill our holes. Now we have our neoprenes on, neoprene cushion on. You can see the space here. Now we're just going to drill the holes right where we marked them. We're not going to use a 1/4-inch bit. We're going to use a 3/8 inch bit, only because it gives you a little more wiggle room when we're putting the bolt through. Now that we have our holes drilled where we're going to be putting our toggles or toggle bolts, we have to mark exactly where we want our holes to go in the kayak gunnel. So we line it up, and using an awl or a pointer or a nail or a screw, whatever you have, we just insert it, trying to be as centered as possible, and we make a point for all 4 of them. And there you go. We see our 4 holes, pretty centered, looks pretty good. Next, taking a 1/2 inch bit, we're going to drill the holes 1/2 inch wide in right where our marks are. This will accommodate the toggle bolt as we slip it in and we turn it and pull it up sideways. holes, nice and easy. Next, we take our packet of toggle bolts. Now the toggle bolts, when you get in the kit, comes with 3, but if you need 4, just ask and we'll toss another one in for you. The easiest thing with these toggle bolts are, they're so easy to install. All you have to do is straighten it out so that it's up and down. Insert it in the hole. Line it up so it's flat. Pull it up as tight as it goes as you push this piece down. Once it's in, it's not going anyplace. Next thing you do is you just break this piece off, and you have a place where you're going to go through the plate and into the bolt. We're going to do that for all 4 of them. It's always best to put one in first and then measure everything up as you go along. That way you know you're pretty much on target with all of these. I've already installed 3 of them. This is the 4th one. Then all we have to do is line them up and screw them in. When we're screwing them in, we screw them in a little at a time. We don't do one all the way tight, so that we bring the whole plate tight up next to the boat, so it works best that way. You can even use your cordless drill to do a little at a time for each of the screws. You can see it compressing as we go down. Then I take the hand screwdriver and finish it up. It's about on there as it's going to be. Now we have to reinstall our handle, which is no problem. The first thing we do is we undo the knot from the handle. Then we widen the hole a little bit. This is the one that's right in the center of the plate. We wind it from 1/4 inch to 3/8 inch, so it could accommodate very easily the Now, all we have to do is snake it through, bring it around the bungee here, snake it back up. Put the knot back in. Sorry, don't put the knot back in yet. Snake it through the handle. Put the knot back in. And you have your handle that can easily pick up. You haven't lost it at all. That's the handle part.